Hi there, I'm going to show you two of my favorite things to nibble on. And one is the half-baked potatoes, which I've shown you before in recipes online, but I've not made it in front of you. And you're going to see how easy this is, and it's so tasty, and that's why I like it. I start with just a plain pan. I find that dark pans work better. Glass pan works well too. What it works well for is to make it a little bit golden brown and caramely on the bottom. So I sprinkle my pan with a little bit of organic garlic powder, or this is onion powder. You can use garlic or onion. I've got onion. I suppose you could use both. I'm just giving it a little sprinkle all over. There we go. And then these are potatoes. I already trimmed any little nubbins off of if it was starting to root at all or sprout. I washed it in tap water and then rinsed it in my distilled water. I'm just going to slice it the wide way through once. And, you know, we do have our baked potatoes very frequently, but the nice thing about this dish is that it bakes much faster than a regular baked potato. It only takes 45 minutes. And then I take that cut side. You can see it's still wet from having cut it, and I just lay it right in the onion powder. Onion powder. There we go. I could just put one more in there, but that's what I've got ready. And that's ready to go in the oven. That's pretty simple. I'll just pop this in. My oven's full right now, so I'm going to wait a little bit and put it in when I take some things out. But 45 minutes, and then I'll show you when it's all done how it looks, okay? Now, we've got something else. This is one of my favorite little snacks. This is the stalks that are left over from preparing broccoli. And broccoli stalks have just as much nutrition as the broccoli florets do, but they tend to be a little bit hard, so they're not as tasty to try and chew through that tough skin. So I don't like to cook that part, but I do like it raw. So this looks pretty good. The ends are clean. They're not dried off. If that was a dried off end, I would trim. Well, here's one. See, that end is dried up. So I'm just going to cut that dried end off. That side's really... There we go. Now I could use the paring knife for that, or if I need it, I could use my big knife. What I'm going to do is trim this thick skin off the outside. And I like using my little paring knife for this. It gives me a little more control coming down. And I just cut down and take it. It's a good 1/8 inch thick. But you see I've got a nice, oops, there's a side I missed. There we go. And it turns out much like a celery stick or a carrot stick might, but it's actually a little bit juicy, so it's very tasty that way. And if you're eating the yogurt, if you're far enough along in Gerson that you can have yogurt, you can make a nice yogurt dip. And with a little dill and onion and maybe some raw garlic grated into it, you can put your tablespoon of flaxseed into your yogurt, and then it makes a really good dip for your broccoli. I'm not doing the yogurt right now, so I just have the broccoli sticks, and I like them. They're good. I haven't had any. I tend to wait until I have a bunch of stalks, and then I can make them all up at once. I'm going to be eating those for lunch. So I'm going to keep working on this, but I just wanted to share a little treat for you, that this is something you can have. Don't throw them out. They're good. Thanks. Hi there. Okay, we're ready to put those potatoes in the oven. And I'm going to set it for 55 minutes. They will be done in 45. However, I like the skins crispy, so I set it for 55. And I bake them at 350. So we'll come back in 55 minutes and see how they look. Thanks. Okay, those potatoes are ready. Oh, and they look good. They have that nice crispy surface that we like. And now we're actually going to wait 5 more minutes before we take them off. They will come off the pan a little bit easier, and that golden part will stay on better. So let's come back in 5 more minutes. Right, 5 minutes to see how our potatoes are doing. There, oh, look at that. That's nice and golden brown. That's the way they're all going to be. And it has a little bit of a crispy surface on there. That caramelization just gives it a nice flavor. You're going to love it. And the best way to serve these is with a little bit of a yogurt dip. If you're able to have the yogurt right now, get the organic, non-fat, plain yogurt, no sodium in it, which most of them are. But the plain, organic, no-fat yogurt, put some... you can put fresh grated garlic in, you can put fresh chopped onion in, you can use onion powder, but the thing that makes it is putting some dill weed in there. Put a little bit of dill and some onion or garlic and just mix it all up. If you're able to have flaxseed oil, you can put a little flaxseed oil into that for the dip. If you do put flaxseed oil in, you have to let these cool off a little bit before you dip them, but if you want to be able to plop that on there while it's hot, just don't put the flaxseed oil in. And it's just delicious. You can take these and just scoop it in there and eat it like a snack. You can dollop it on and make it pretty. Of course, we like to make it pretty. Some fresh chives would be really good in that as well. The color's nice. And that's a real tasty treat. I have these almost every day. They're just delicious. And I'm not doing yogurt right now, so what I do is I let them cool a little bit, and I eat mine with either fresh onion or fresh garlic grated into the flaxseed oil and just drizzle that on my potatoes, and that's my little treat. So good. I hope you enjoy those. Thanks for listening in. I don't hope. I know you're going to like those. Bye-bye.